Hey, Sour Beer fans. Well, we got our Kickstarter money in today. Super exciting. Thank you so much to all these awesome Sour Beer fans who made it possible and all the funding and all the words of encouragement. It's been really cool to see everyone coming together as a community with our brewery. So, we already ordered our brew system. So, the brew system will go right there. And right now we have the pilot system right there. So we're going to be doing a couple more pilot batches pretty soon. But that's basically where the brew system is going to go. So other news, basically, I've come up with an idea about cooling our bright tanks because it's one of the most important things in a brewery is to, once the beer is done fermenting, it needs to go into cold storage and carb so that we can put them into kegs and cans. So for a while I've been toying back and forth with the idea of doing a glycol system. Really expensive to do a glycol system, and with the bright tanks that we have, the coils and everything like that would be kind of tough to put on the tops and to make sure it's pressurized. I would have to do that all. I would have to drill the holes myself into the concrete, into the stainless steel. Kind of a pain, and I don't really want to do that. So I've been looking towards other ways to cool our beer, and I kind of came across someone who did a DIY of a cold storage room. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a cold storage room. And this cold storage room, it's going to take about 25% of the brewery space up, but it's going to be worth it. Is where our cold storage room is going to be. Those are our two bright tanks right there. So I didn't really want to do a glycol system because they say online that what you do for the coils with these kegmenters is you have to get a blank cap for the top and drill two holes and have the coil kind of go through those two holes. I feel like I'm going to mess it up, so I don't want to do that. So the best solution is to create a box, a cold storage room box around the entire the entire two bright tanks, and we have these markers on the ground here. So there's a marker there. There's one right here. You can't really see it, but bring it down a little bit. So there's one right here as well. But these are going to be the corners of our cold storage room, so I'm super excited. But there's more to it than just getting our bright tanks cooled and carved. We're also going to have room in this cold storage for stacking like 6 cases of cans. We can also have like maybe two or four kegs in storage for accounts that kind of need extra beer. If one of our kegs kicked, for an account, we can provide more beer for them. But also, what I'm super excited about too is that we can do lagers in here. We can do sour lagers. We can do sour pilsners. We can do sour Oktoberfests. Summer lager sours for next year. So very cool. And to do that, basically, once the cold storage room is built and everything like that, I estimated that we could put in maybe a 15-gallon fermenter just to start with in here, or we could wheel in one of our other main fermenters into the cold storage room for a couple weeks and create a lager. So, very cool setup. I'm super excited. I'll probably post kind of a diagram of the box, of the cold storage room box, but this is the answer to Sour Not Sorry and keeping all of our beer cold so that we can send it out to you guys. So really excited, super pumped, and that was a 3 a.m. idea that I had. So that's what we've got going for our cold storage room. We have our wastewater tank, which is going to be installed sometime in June. And so all of our wastewater will go into that. We're going to be putting up, along with our cold storage room, our small cold storage room we're doing. We're also gonna basically insulate the entire brewery, the walls, the roof, everything like that. Get it weather ready, and then we can call in our electric friend to help us out, and get some outlets going inside of the brew shed. So for our brew system, for the cold storage room, and even the canning line. So we're going to be doing a pilot batch of Hannah Colada as well, and that batch is going to be brewed maybe like next week, I'd say, and it is going to be a pina colada style pastry sour, and basically it's going to have toasted coconut in the mash. It's going to have cinnamon, lactose, pineapple puree. We're going to be putting it on rum-soaked oak chips, and also in the boil we're going to add palm sugar too. So it's just going to be this like super creamy, milkshakey kind of pina colada in a glass. So super excited about that. And this is just a test batch so that we can brew an actual size batch, and it's part of our charity beer series. So the charity beer, once we brew an actual commercial size batch, then you can buy it, and then every single 4-pack sold, a portion of the proceeds go to Dana-Farber Cancer Center, so that we can help other people in need too. So we're a business, but also we want to do a lot of charity for the community as well, who saved me and saved others too. So that's what we're doing with Hannah Colada. Like I said, the brew system's on the way. We've got a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be potentially going to a festival in September, so more details to come about that. It's going to be our first beer festival to attend, and we hope to see you at that festival, because as much as I like standing in front of screens, I like standing in front of people better and shaking hands. Again, shaking hands, that's pretty cool, especially with this pandemic, after this pandemic. But to see your awesome faces as sour beer fans and super passionate about what we're doing here and what we're going to be doing here. So I'm really excited to pour for that festival. I got the news this morning that, we potentially have a spot there. So very cool. We also are going to be going to on a talk show, on an internet talk show called Frosty Boy Fridays. And Ryan, who is the interviewer for Frosty Boys, he interviews all brewery owners across the state, like Vitamin C and White Lion. So super honored that we can be on the show as well and talk about our dreams and aspirations for Sour Not Sorry and the awesome sour beer fans like you guys. So more details about that, but the second week we're going to be filming it, and then I think it's supposed to launch on the 2nd of July. So super excited. We're going to hook up Ryan with some of our Octafant and Deutschbag cans. So that's some stuff that's been going on for our updates. I wanted to show you guys the cold storage room because I've been up all night super excited about it. I thought I would have to get a glycol system and work on all that, but this cold storage room I think it's gonna do the trick. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for being fans, and we're gonna keep you updated every week. We plan to do about 3 different things every single week, just to get us to our end goal of bringing beer to you guys. So until next time, stay sour.